Welcome to Leduc Physio's YouTube channel. My name is Hailey, I'm a kinesiologist and I'll be your host today. So today I'm going to demonstrate a few K-taping techniques that I like to do in clinic and that you can do at home. K-tape is an elastic sports tape that can help to relieve pain while helping to support the muscles, the tendons, and also the ligaments. The first technique I will demonstrate will be for plantar fasciitis. So this condition commonly leads the patient with a great deal of pain on the inside of the foot right around here, and usually the most uncomfortable in the morning. So I can help to alleviate some of this discomfort by placing 2 strips of tape on the foot. So the first I will apply, we want to make sure that before we begin applying our tape, we want to round our edges. It's going to help to allow the tape to stay on longer. Okay, so I'm going to put Bailey here into dorsiflexion. Okay, this is going to extend that plantar fascia. We're going to put this anchor right on the forefoot there, just below the toes. Pull back the rest of the tape. And I'm going to put about moderate to full tension in the tape. Down to the heel, press, release my tension, and lay it down, up the leg, okay? And I'm just gonna use these little pieces to help place the tape down, just like so. Good. Now the second piece, I'm gonna wanna rip right down the center, pulling back the tape. This one's a little bit more challenging just because it's a longer piece. You're gonna wanna try your best not to touch the tape with your fingers because we don't wanna wreck that adhesive. Okay, so we're gonna pull that back. Okay, and I'm gonna place that, her pain is right around this area. I wanna put the tape just below that spot. Okay, so we're still in that dorsiflexion. I'm gonna pull that tape, and actually I'm gonna get Bailey to move this foot over to the side, just so it's out of the way. Put that tape right underneath that spot. And now I'm going to use this tape to adjust, just to make sure that we're in a neutral position. I'm gonna just drag it and place with my palms, okay? And now this tape will just, the anchors will just sit on there with no stretch. Okay, pat that down and give her some love, okay? The heat is gonna help to keep that tape on there for longer. There you go. So the second taping that we will do is for stability of the knee. So if you're experiencing any issues with the outer ligaments of the knee or any patellar instability or kneecap instability, this is gonna be a good technique for you. So this technique will involve 3 strips of tape, 2 for the outside, and then this blue one for down the center. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna grab a strip of tape that is 3 squares in length, 1, 2, 3. We're gonna rip it in the center. I've already rounded my edges here. We're pulling this back. And this is called an en bloc technique, okay? So I'm gonna have full stretch of the tape, place it on the leg, and then lie down the anchors. So we have Bailey here in full extension, placing this en bloc down, and then we're gonna actually get her into a little bit of flexion there so that we can put those anchors down flat, okay? And now she can relax into that extension, and I'm gonna do the exact same thing on the inside of her leg. So pulling this tape back. It can be fun to deal with sometimes. Okay, so that en bloc, we're having that full stretch, place down, up into a little bit of flexion to lie down those anchors. Okay, and there's no tension in those anchors. Okay, so now we're gonna put that leg back down. So the third piece of tape that you're gonna use for this technique, what I've done is I've measured from here just past the patella on the leg, and I've turned it into a Y strip. So I've cut down the center and then rounded out my edges on either side. So I'm going to tear at the top again, make an anchor for myself, and this anchor is going to sit on Bailey's quad muscle here. Okay, so no stretch in that anchor. Now what I'm going to do is pull this tape back. Okay, and now I'm going to ask Bailey to slowly put her leg into a bit of flexion. As she goes down, I'm going to follow with the tape. Perfect. And the last square is going to be my anchor with no tension. Okay, so I did about between 30 and 40% stretch in there. Okay, so you're going to get some stability of the patella, and these strips are going to give you that ligament stability. So the last K-taping technique we will demonstrate today is for painful trigger points. So the great thing about this technique is that you can complete it on almost any part of the body. So what you're going to need is 4 strips of K-tape that are 3 squares in length. I've already cut them to the precise size and rounded their edges. So you want to make sure that the low back has been cleared of any moisture, any lotions. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to tear in the middle, just as we did with the on-block technique with the knee. We're going to do the same thing, pull back those strips of tape to leave about a square width. Okay, I'm going to bring about 80 to 100% stretch, place down on that most painful area, and allow the anchors to lie flat with no stretch. Okay, and I'm going to do that with every single piece. And we're going to do it in a star shape. So the nice thing about the star shape is it actually is lifting up the skin, and it allows for more circulation underneath that skin. So if you're having some sort of issue with increased inflammation, this tape is going to bring more new blood, more new nutrients to the area, and allow that area to heal a lot faster. So that full 100%, and allow those ends to just lie down flat. And the last one, just pulling back my ends. There we go, and flat. Good. And no tension to the anchors. Good. And there's a lot of tape there. We want to make sure that it's sitting on there on the skin, nice and flat. And there you have it. If you're having some muscle pains and would like to learn some new K-taping techniques, come and see me at Leduc Physio. You can call to book or go online. Thank you for watching today. Please subscribe to our YouTube channel.